Hey YouTube, this is Southern Prepper 1. Today I'm going to talk about MREs. There's a lot of different food out there that as a prepper or a survivalist or even just an outdoorsman or woman that we use. I use MREs. I also use dehydrated food, number 10 cans, Mountain House. But what I'm going to talk about today is the MREs. I think MREs are the number one food that every prepper or survivalist should have. Now I'm not saying go out and buy a year's supply of it, but you need to have some for your 72-hour bag, for emergencies, just because they're so convenient. When I got out of the military, I was like, MREs, I don't want to eat another MRE. I ate thousands and thousands of MREs over the course of being in the U.S. Army. So when I was in, I wasn't too excited about them. The more I get out of the Army and the more I get away from not eating them every day, the more I appreciate them. They're an awesome product. We use MREs in our 72-hour bags. We also store them if we have an emergency and we don't have the facilities to cook. A lot of food that I recommend to have, like a dehydrated pouch food, you need to cook it. You need to heat the water up. You need to soak it. MREs are a little bit different because they're so convenient. They're great for disaster or emergencies. This box of 12 comes from Meal Kit Supply. I get my MREs from two sources, either Meal Kit Supply, brand new, so I know that they're fresh and great for long-term storage, or I get them from the local gun show. The problem with the local gun show is they're already 2 to 3 years old, and I do not know how they were stored. Storing your MREs is important. The cooler, the better. They tell you to store them under 70 degrees, and you can get 5 years out of them. I store mine a little bit cooler than that in my root cellar, so I get a lot longer time. The cooler, the longer storage life. In this box that you get from Meal Kit Supply, there will come 4 breakfast and 8 dinner or lunch entrees. When I was in the service, we didn't have the breakfast, so I really appreciate getting at least 4 breakfasts in there, because it's not nice to have to eat a dinner entree at 5 o'clock in the morning. Much better to eat something related to the breakfast. And there's all kinds. This one's a pork sausage patty, and it also comes with hash browns with bacon, and just things that you would rather have in the morning. The MREs come in a pouch. The nice thing about these is on the back they have all the nutritional information. When I was in the service, you didn't have this information, so I found that very helpful. It comes in a bag, very easy to open. You can open it with your fingers. Inside, you're going to have a main entree. This one is beef ravioli in meat sauce. You're going to have a side dish. This is potato cheddar soup. You're definitely going to have some type of bread product with either jelly, with peanut butter, with cheese. And then you have some other products. This is a cocoa beverage powder. And the nice thing about this is you can rip it open, put your water in here, and you don't have to have another container to get messy. You don't have to clean up. You can just throw that away. Also have some chocolate pudding dessert powder, and then something like a Kool-Aid. It's a lemon lime product for a drink. These are nice because you could eat them cold. I've eaten a lot of them cold, especially in a tactical situation. You don't have time to heat them up, but they're best eaten warm. You basically just take your main entree out of the package. The nice thing about this is they come with a heater. This heater will heat your meal up, and you don't have to have an open fire. You don't have to carry a stove with you. Basically, you just rip it at the top, add a very little bit of water, just enough to come up to the water line, place it on the ground, take your meal, set it on top, and just basically wrap your heater around your meal. I always like to put something on top of it. It helps to insulate it, plus keep it closer to the heater, the food. In about 10 minutes, that meal will be totally hot. Be very careful. It is very hot. So if you're serving children, make sure they know this is hot food. It comes with other things. It comes with coffee, creamer, sugar, pepper, salt, a napkin. And the nice thing, it comes with a full-size spoon. Do I recommend you buying a year's supply? No. I do recommend your 72-hour bag and then having a couple cases extra. In all our bug out bags, we have the Meal Kit Supply MREs, and I'm very confident that they will come in handy. We also use these meals if I have to go camping. If I have to be in a place, maybe if you're kayaking and you're camping alongside a river, you don't own the property, you can't start a fire to cook something up, you can still have a hot meal using their meal heaters. The nice thing about these, they're sealed, they're safe, NBC. They're so safe if they do get somewhat contaminated, the food is safe. Clean off the packaging and then open and eat. You can also take these on planes as long as they're in the original container. If they're in the original container, they're safe to travel. So if you're going somewhere, you can take them. MREs are one part of a prepper, survivalist, well thought out food plan. These are probably the most important because these are for their 72-hour kit, and these will be the first things you eat. Thanks for watching.